How y'all doing today?
DeShon, what's this mean to you the road you've traveled, going through junior college and getting to this point and now senior day? Did you allow yourself a little reflection time on it, or is it just all about what's going on?
Man, I'm always thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Coming from my journey, and not a lot of people can say they been through that type of stuff. But my focus is on Wisconsin right now. But every other time I get to think about it, I'm always thankful. You know what I'm saying? Thankful for where I'm at. Thankful for everything that I'm going through and able to persevere through it. So, yeah.
What has this place meant to you since you've been here?
It's been a lot. I mean, being here with my brothers every day. You know what I'm saying? Being here in academics with them, practicing, lifting. It just means a lot to me. And being here and now standing as a senior it's very, you know what I'm saying, heartful, and you know what I'm saying, it means a lot to me.
Sean, Coach Rule said yesterday he just didn't love the way the secondary played against USC. I mean, what's the response from your group over the last couple of days in response to that USC game?
Say it one more time.
Against USC, what was the response after that game? Coach Rule said he was disappointed a little bit with the way the secondary played.
I mean, response was we just came back in, watched the film, watched we did bad at, and just made some corrections. It was just really execution. It wasn't nothing crazy. It was just execution. At the end of the day, we got people playing two different coverages, and it was just a lot of small stuff that we can't have. So,
how did that help us out? How could it be that a secondary could play two different coverages on a given play? Because somebody's got the dot, their signal, all that.
it was just a communication issue. You know what I'm saying? Like it can happen. Like someone can run a go ball, come back, and don't get the signal, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like communication standpoint on the field. That's how.
DeShon, were you hoping to come back another year, or even if you were able to get the year back, or were you planning on this being your final year in Nebraska?
I mean, obviously with the other year, I just acted like I don't have another year left, so that's how I'm playing. So, you know what I'm saying? My goal is to get, you know what I'm saying, to the league, obviously. So it's like I don't really too much think about, I need another year, because at the end of the day, I mean, when it's your time, it's your time. So.
Hey, you had an opportunity to kind of work with two different coordinators, three different position coaches. That's just sort of how much you feel like you've grown up in that short amount of time learning how football can be different with different coaches.
I mean, it just prepared me for a lot of different things. I mean, being with different coaches, you get a lot of different techniques, habits from them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like going JUCO, I learned how to be a D1 football player. Going here, I learned how to practice like hard. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just they taught me a lot of different stuff. You learn a lot of different techniques. You learn a lot of different terminologies, and you just know the overall game is the same. And so, it really helped me a lot.
Do you remember the call, when you got that call for the scholarship offer to Nebraska, what that moment was like for you?
I actually do remember the call. I was sitting in one of my JUCO dorms, and one of the coaches, they called me, and he came to a game. You know what I'm saying? I talked to him, and the next day I was sitting in my JUCO dorm. He called me again, and he told me to offer me, and I was like, "Oh, can I post it?" Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what went down then, and then after that, I just was like, took a visit, and I was locked in after that.
It sounded like you had a couple setbacks after that injury. Did you ever have doubts about getting back or not after the injury last year?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I had doubts, but it's like it never affected me. I probably had a doubt for a split second and just shook back after that. So it wasn't something I really dwelled on, really thought about, because I always knew, I'm going to come back regardless. Whenever doubt creeps in your mind, you just got to know to take it out your mind and just persevere through it.
What's the vision that you have, or the right scenario for you, finishing up against Wisconsin and Iowa, like what would you like to see from this defense in the next 2 games?
A shutout. I like to see a shutout from the defense. Play the best we ever played. And so get that 6 win, get that 7 win. I really just want to see a shutout from my defense.
Do you have a sense of what it's been about Wisconsin that's given Nebraska such troubles for a long time?
I don't really know the history of it, but I mean, how long it's been since we beat them? I don't. 2012. Well, that's a long time. So, I mean, I don't feel like it's nothing crazy. I don't feel like we cursed or nothing like that. They be talking crazy, but I mean, we just gotta come out there and you know what I'm saying. Go out there and play. You know what I'm saying. Go out there to win, not go out there. You know what I'm saying. Just to compete. We compete to win. So.
Anything else?
Thanks, DeShon.
All right. Thank you.